Hey guys, what's up? It's been a long time since I talked to this camcorder, and thus to you. But I wanted to talk about my Patreon that I'm launching and why I'm doing it. I've recently expanded a lot of the things that I've done, kind of got away from uploading the same old kind of videos all the time. I know that you guys miss that sometimes as well too. I definitely need to output more videos. And the purpose of the Patreon is to hopefully make that more financially viable, especially because I want to focus on more videos that have more editing, because overall that decreases the length and makes the quality a lot better. And running the Patreon is the best way to achieve that, because things like YouTube revenue is pretty weak lately, and a lot of people ad block as well. So the best way to support that system is to allow you guys to get some rewards and help cover the costs. Generally, I don't want to take raw donations from people, but I think for Patreon, I think it's a good example to turn it into something really special. And that's why I feel comfortable actually pushing for this Patreon, is because I think there's a lot of video ideas and video series that I really want to produce, and editing costs and the amount of effort it takes to make videos. If I have to do that all myself, it burns me out and I'm not able to output as many videos. So the goal with the Patreon is to help, similar to Slax's point, afford a full-time editor basically, to constantly put out videos, or at least a lot more often than I have been able to before, with the ultimate goal of making some really special things. So for example, item episodes, there's tons of items to cover, there's tons of nuance to talk about. The first one was extremely successful, we covered Midas. The next one's Orchid, it's already written, and we are about to do audio and start producing that. But for example, to do a typical item episode, it probably takes at least 5 to 10 hours of grabbing clips, editing, and producing a video, which is a lot of work, obviously, and I don't really have time to do that myself. So that would be a big chunk of the Patreon money would be going towards editing stuff. And one of the new video series that I really want to do, especially now that the Day 9 series is mostly rounded out in terms of topics, is make a video series of it, which would be a Learn Dota video series. I don't know if anybody's made anything like that in the past, but and honestly, this was Sean's idea from the first minute that we talked on Skype about the video, about doing the series together, was that after we do all the lesson plans, that I would take the information I learned, refine them further, and turn them into a video series where I can actually just have a playlist of 20 episodes long, and they're hopefully less than 20-minute episodes. And it's just condensed information based on all those topics, so that people can just watch the whole series and have a really good foundation. It's something that's harder to do in text format, and the text format oftentimes creates an obligation to re-update numbers and things like that. So the goal is to make the Learn Dota series and to be able to afford the editing costs. It's just another way that it gives you guys a chance to give back and help support the content that I create. That way, if you're so obliged to do that, you can, outside of the normal methods. So, and the other benefits are that I'm going to have more time for streaming. I can maybe turn down tournaments more often. I'm obviously still going to want to go to majors and TIs if I'm invited, but for smaller tournaments that are only 2 or 3 days long, that can sometimes wipe out 5 to 7 days of my schedule, not to mention be jet lagged afterwards. I'm just getting over that now. So I'm really excited to cover the new video series. I feel very motivated and know that it can be something really special, and it would make it a whole lot easier to just throw some video links to your friends or watch them yourselves, and hopefully get better at Dota, which is ultimately all of our goals. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been supporting me this whole time, for all the people that have been watching, even all the way back to like 2012 or something, 2011, and thanks to everybody that's especially Twitch subs and merchandise purchasers from the past as well. So thanks everybody for watching, appreciate it, can't wait to get started.